Alright, so it is 23:02 p.m. It is Saturday. Happy Sexy Saturday, y'all. So I got one movie review, and then I have slideshows that'll be uploading later. I'm working on them now, so they're ready for the summer reading challenge tomorrow. So I have The Godfather from 1972. Now, so here's my thoughts. And finally, rounding out the legendary trilogy, the first Godfather I've seen before, but not all of it. It always happens. Like, it always used to be on AMC, and I'd always catch it at different intervals. And that's so it's every movie I've ever watched. I catch it at intervals, or start to finish, or end to finish. Because it'll be like, I'll catch the end, and it'll be an encore. Fun shit. Though I do prefer the game version of this over the film. Yeah. Small dick energy. The cat is adorable, and it is pretty disrespectful to ask for a favor on a wedding day. Like, I was like, oh, can I fuck your bridesmaid before we get hitched? Notorious motherfuckers on that. I love the wedding and the old cars too. No Sicilian can refuse a favor on a wedding day. That is the dumbest shit ever, but oh well. Fascinating concept on it. It's also strange that there's no Sicilian language track. It's weird. Like, they're mostly billed as Italian, but they're Sicilian, so why isn't there a Sicilian language track? Poor Cartorum, but Walt's fucked up all over a piece of ass. Typical motherfucker. And in the game, I don't think they even mentioned the horse's name. I don't think they did, but it's been a while since I played that thing. I love the shit out of it. Drugs are a good investment until someone starts tasting the product versus selling it. For more on that, watch New Jack City. You learn a lot. Oh no, Luca and the Don got hit. Fucking oranges, man. Them oranges. Fruit, citrus is bad for you. Citrus is the devil. Those damn oranges ruining everything. Hashtag orange lives don't matter. I will say trunk space on the older cars is very small depending on the model. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of them are either very spacious or they're just really small. Yeah. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Throw a sexy jazz beat on that shit. Poor Enzo the baker wanted to pay his respects, ended up being a poser hitman. Sucks. I don't blame Sonny for overreacting. That's the right decision, even if it's emotionally immature. I have another video on that, actually, that I'm going to be doing after this one. I also forgot they can't say fuck because it's 72. Because when Sonny, or no, not Sonny, Michael gets arrested and then he has to be let go, the chief turns his back to the camera and it looks like he's saying fuck. But he has to hide it because it's 72 and you can't say fuck yet. Gotta love how deep their connections go. Politics, papers, cops, food industry, import, export, etc. It's amazing, man. That whole layout is gorgeous. And I love that fact. It's cool as fuck learning this stuff. I mean, hell, when 9/11 hit, the mafia of New York stepped up and they said they're protecting the docks and all that shit. I was like, damn. Like, I bet. Whew. I wish there was a translation on what Michael and Virgil Salazzo said in Italian, because I had to switch discs. Well, no, I had to go from the disc. Or no, the disc didn't have translation. No, it didn't. That made me mad. But I had to switch from disc to a site because I got, was it 80 or 90 something minutes in and it started skipping. I'm mad about that. And then there was a scratch on the disc. I'm like, that's lovely. Good shooting at the restaurant, though. Great piano. Wow, I can't spell. Piano montage of what went down, too. Damn. Man, going up against the Barzinis was a bitch in the game. They're the strongest. And I love that ambulance. They were the strongest too. They were wielding fucking upgraded Tommy guns and upgraded double barreled shotguns. Bastards. Oh, so annoying. Fucking hated them. But taking over NYC was great. uh, the pacing for this is great. It's not dragging at all, which is amazing for 72. I feel bad for Fredo not being able to save Vito earlier, but man, he's clumsy as fuck. Vito's like, ooh. Just dramatic falling, and fucking Fredo can't grab his gun quick enough, butterfingers. Michael meets Apollonia in Sicily, and they get married after Sonny beats the hell out of Connie's husband, albeit a light beating. Like, that was a weak beating for 72. Like, damn. Michael and Apollonia bone. She is cute, though. Man, Carlo whipped the shit out of Connie. You know I can make a good joke on that shit. I'm not. Oh, it's so tempting. Damn, Sonny got shut the fuck up. That's the one thing everybody always remembers. Like, oh, he got shut up. Like, great. On his way to save his sister. And of course, this trend would be repeated in RoboCop 15 years later in 1987. Yeah. So see, RoboCop had it coming. See, this is what happens. You try to be a vigilante for justice. You try to be a social justice warrior, and you get your ass shot up. Happens. Fuck. And Pacino was also filming Serpico the same year this came out. Pretty cool. I like that movie. I've seen that. Apollonia is dead by a car bomb. That sucked. Vito ain't wrong about drugs being the end of the mob world because the police will crack down harder. Just ask any mobster out in Vegas if you can get that far. Shame they incorporated controlled drug distribution. Stupid idea, but whatever. More money for their pockets. Shame Tom's out to Vegas because he's not a wartime consigliere. I got it done on the first try. Now Michael's slowly taking over Vito's position. Wonderful. I wonder what the next position is going to be. Pretty weird Carlo didn't get penalized for beating Connie. Coming back to that. I like Mo Green's tie and Michael wanting to marry Kay after losing Apollonia as well, but then again, he's a soldier, burying feelings and going on to the next woman. That's how it was back then. It's like you lose one bitch, go to the next one. Right? For those of you with multiple divorces under your belt, like you're cool as hell. It was her fault. She didn't know any better. Ooh. She needed help. Motherfucker, you buried your shit and wouldn't open up. That's why you fucked up. That's why you got divorced. Gay. The time lapse for this is flawless too. I love that time lapse shit. Damn, Vito died playing with little Anthony. Fucking oranges. Kill these fucking fruits. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the fruits. I can't get in trouble because it's not Pride Month yet. Oh, God. I do remember Michael wiping out the competition during the baptism. That's where I always picked it up from on AMC every time. I was like, oh, what's this? People are getting murdered during a baptism. Cool. And then the movie's over. Tessio was the rat and got capped. Carlo's going to Vegas and he's out of the family business. And Clemenza strangled his ass. Beautiful. Like, finally, he got his comeuppance. Let's see here. It's weird that he was saved for last, though. And he lied to Kay about being the new Don. I do like this on a rewatch, and I'm tempted to buy the Blu-ray set, but I don't know, because it's one of them things, like, you need it, but don't really. It's like a condom. Well, no, that's a bad comparison, because you need a condom because it prevents pregnancy and prevents spreading STDs. This is more a thing of watch it, enjoy it, but you don't need to buy it so where you watch it again. Some people have to own it because they're completionists and they have to have everything physical. Me, not so much. It's like I can take it or leave it. That's how I feel. But I prefer the game over the movie. I really do. I have always preferred the game the most because that was my introduction to it. And then I watched the movies one by one. I enjoyed those at certain times. I do get its cultural impact though, but the game was more in depth and fun. Really, it really went in depth. Like all this is just glaze over shit. Whereas the game explains, how you rank up in the world of mafia, um, how to run a racket, how to take over a warehouse, how to bribe the cops, how to run your neighborhood, how to take down rival families. Beautiful shit. Can't go wrong with it. I wish they would remaster that shit. That'd be fun as fuck. I do remember I had fun with bank robberies, taking over territories, bribing the cops, and becoming Donna NYC. And I always wanted more after that. I was like, can't there be more? Can't we redo it again? The movie though, 7.5 to 8.7 out of 10. Like, it's okay, but like, fave couple out of the trilogy is Vincent and Mary. Apollonia and Michael could have been explored more, honestly. My final ranking 3-1-2. So yeah, and then I'll come back and do my Godfather rank because I do want to talk a little more about that shit because I got to do all that shit yet. So if you don't like Godfather, it's not for you. Sorry, but if you do enjoy it, you'll have a grand time checking this out. If you've seen this and want to rewatch it, go for it. It's worth it. I mean, at least it's a very stark film, very kind of bleak for 72, honestly. Because it was the height of change in cinema and introducing longer format films, too. Or more longer format films, I should say. So, but if you don't like this, that's cool, too. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned.